Top of the morning, people. So, I read an article and I saw something about Hulk Hogan. A couple of things. One is that the WWE is considering removing his beer, his brand, okay, his advertisement from their ring. And basically, I don't know what the talks were, word for, exactly what was said, but that's the direction that they're looking at going, and that they're considering severing business ties with him because of, this bad stain that it's put on the company. Well, people who are fanboys don't understand. These immature, big mouth, grown kids that don't understand anything. If you look at what's been going on from the very first Monday Night Raw on Netflix, what was the most talked about thing out the whole night? Yeah, you have a few channels that a couple channels that talked about what happened on Raw, but what is everybody talking about? People who don't even watch wrestling. Hulk Hogan getting booed is the biggest topic of what happened on that first Raw. So, yeah, this could be bad for business. Like I said, people don't always make decisions because they feel like you're immoral, you're morally wrong, or they know you're wrong, but they forgive you. Let's go forward and make some money together. And this is like what happens when people do things the wrong way, but they have a bunch of yes men around them. Nobody ever wants to tell you when you're wrong, and when they do, your ego make you think you don't have to listen to anyone. Well, Hogan has done this to himself. We've said this time and time again. This was a choice he made. And Rhea Ripley made a comment saying, actually, when it came to the comment about the WWE severing ties with him, Hogan responded saying, I'm not going anywhere. Now, could that be that they have a business agreement, and regardless to what, the concerns are within the WWE, he's confident that, hey, man, if you try to breach this contract, I will sue you. Is it that, or is it just that, man, these people, they're not gonna get rid of me. I'm Hulk Hogan. Who knows? I don't know, and I don't care. But what Hulk Hogan responded to, Rhea Ripley put a tweet out, and in her tweet, she said something to the effect of, people really need to pay attention and remember this. Something to that effect, right? And there were some things that were said about Hulk Hogan being a rotten person. Like his image, his gimmick, that real American shit, or whatever, the good guy, to say your prayer, eat your vitamins, whatever, that's not who Hulk Hogan is in real life. Now, the thing about it is this. You have people, oh, I'm so sick and tired of everybody getting on Hogan. Hogan asked for forgiveness, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's your problem. You can feel whatever the hell you want to feel. People go from channel to channel just to leave comments to try to defend a racist. Okay, let's put it to you like this. Hulk Hogan called himself a racist before. The majority of people that's calling him a racist now is because of what he said. And it got leaked by his so-called friend, Bubba the Love Sponge. So he on video calling himself, on audio calling himself a racist. I'm a racist to a point. We're all racist. No. Yeah, Hulk Hogan did this to himself. And if the WWE did sever ties with him, well, you're going to stop watching the WWE because they got rid of a toxic person, a rotten racist person. And Rhea Ripley, when she made that comment, his response was, I don't care what anybody thinks of me. Right, including the people that you want to buy your little disgusting beer. So at the end of the day, right, for him to even make those comments, one thing you got to learn about celebrities, and this goes for any of them, rich people think that they're better than you as it is. When you go to these shows, I don't care if it's boxing, if it's MMA, if it's wrestling, whatever, you think that you have 17,000 rich or wealthy people sitting in that audience? No. No, it's the people. Remember Bobby Heenan used to call wrestlers ham and eggers? Yeah, that's how they look at you. Just keep spending your money. That's all we care about. We don't care about you personally. We don't know you. We don't, you think that if you went to if you go to multiple WWE shows that, let's say you run into Triple H somewhere, all these people, any of them, they just remember who you, hey, yeah, you come to all my shows. Now, if you're some fanboy or fangirl sitting up there waving signs, or you have like a YouTube channel or something, and you're like around wrestlers or something, no, I'm not talking about that. Okay, I'm talking about, do you think that they care personally? They know each individual that buy a ticket and come to their shows? No. So, all of this fanned out nonsense, that's for weak people. I don't, they're just human beings to me. That's it. Okay. But Hulk Hogan, he did what he did. He said what he said. And like bottom line, you ask for forgiveness, but then you continue to say racist things. You continue to do racist things, and only someone just like Hulk Hogan is going to support that nonsense. See, him aligning himself with Donald Trump and should I body slam, Kamala Harris and all this. He felt like he was in a great position. He's going to do what he's doing. And, now this partnership with the WWE, this is going to help to expand his brand and grow his business. And, okay, well, it's obvious that on his own, he can't do it. So his popularity and all of that, this is one of the things about life that's really so sucky about people, is that you have people with this slave-minded mentality, and they will suck up to someone and forgive them simply because they're famous. So it doesn't matter what type of scumbags they are, as long as they have a certain status, it's okay. They can say what they want, they can do what they want. Hey, it's life. And you notice you only hear people speaking up for freedom of speech when somebody says or does something really racist, and it's always this freedom of speech thing. Oh, so we'll fight for someone to be able to make racist comments, to make evil, hateful comments, but we're going to get mad at the people who don't respect you for it. Imagine people slamming Hulk Hogan for everything that he said and done wrong, right? And for the reason that, and these are the reasons that they don't like Hulk Hogan. But when it comes to the racist comments, freedom of speech. Yeah, you look at that person like, okay, so you're one of them. You're complaining about what this guy is, but yet you support racist remarks. So if someone says that, imagine somebody telling you, oh, I'm not racist, but I feel like everybody has the freedom of speech. No, bullshit. Those same people may be in a position where one day a camera's rolling and they don't know, and then they get caught slipping just like Hogan did. It's BS. It's wrong, and it's disgusting. And if you don't check people and you let them think that what they say or do is okay, what kind of friend are you? And if you're a family member, the same thing. Rich people can say and do what they want. Donald Trump, let's not forget, Donald Trump, at his first term, when he was running for his first term, what did he say? I could literally walk down the street with a loaded weapon and kill someone, and people would still vote for me. He wasn't lying, was he? And it just goes to show you. It just goes to show you how many people are in a position of bowing down and, hey, you can't beat them, join them. That's the mentality. What's that guy that was part of Trump's team? The oceans are being polluted. There's pollution in our oceans. I think they call it Puerto Rico. Wait a minute, let me explain. You see, Trump have racist people feeling like it's cool to be racist. We don't have to say it under our breaths. We can just come out and say it openly. We can even bring slavery back. That we can call people racial slurs and everything. And you know what's so crazy? You say gay, say faggot, say tranny, say any of that. Oh, you get banned. You can't say that, but you can say nigger all day long. You can say, so for the people talking about what they say in rap music, and I know. And guess what? WWE and any other company align themselves with those same rappers to come out, So you feel like they're turned off by it? And as much as I despise that word, you want to know what's crazy? When you when you have people complaining about it, when they try to throw it back in people's faces, but you listen to the music yourself. You're buying the music. You're riding up and down the street playing the music. Then you want to throw it out that people say it. So you don't have the right to say it. I don't like hearing anybody say it. Okay, because I know what it means, and I know it's not said in good nature, and we know what that word represents. But this is how things go. And hey, he thought that he was, hey man, I'm Hulk Hogan. I felt like that time is come and gone, and people are gonna forget about what he said. They showed you, no, they didn't forget. Hey man, when you're a scumbag, you're a scumbag. And if you're gonna support somebody for doing scumbag activity, then that's what you are. And the reality is, no matter how much you try to make excuses for people, wrong is wrong. And when it comes back to bite you in the ass, be man enough or woman enough to take it. Nobody made him open his mouth and make that racist ass comment except for him. And pretty much, it's better to know than to not know. Now he knows. He done fucked around and found out.